What does the wolf call himself when he's alone? Not wolf, never wolf. He says, I was hungry, I was hurt, I was made this way. I only bit because the world had teeth first. Curtain up. What does the wolf call himself when the moon don't clap? When the pack gone quiet and the jar bites back? When the blood ain't fresh and the room turns cold? When the mirror starts speaking in the language Jode? He don't say monster, he says misunderstood. Says I did what I had to, I did what I could. Says they made me this, I was born in the mud. Says don't judge these teeth, judge the forest blood. And maybe he's right, maybe the night had hands. Maybe the cub got dragged through a house with no lambs. Maybe the first wound came before his name. Maybe the first spring taught his mouth how to aim. But teeth don't turn clean, cause the wound was true. And pain don't baptize what they taught you to do. A chain can explain why the ankle bruised, but it don't make the throne out the ones you use.
What does the wolf call himself when he's alone?
A boy with a scar and a mouth full of bone.
A saint with a reason, a slave to the night.
A victim of hunger, a soldier, a riot.
But blood on the floor got a name of its own.
And the lamb still cries when the wolf goes home.
Truth don't care what costume you wore.
When love was bleeding outside your door, Shakespeare said, give him a candle, not the coffin. Let them hold light once, let the room start watching. Let the seeker's hand shake before it chooses dark. Let the audience feel where the fang met heart. Cause the villain made flat is the shadow, not the man. And the man made soft, lest the knife leave his hand. So show me the second where the soul could turn. Show me the mercy that he watched burn. Show me the preacher before the jet rose, when he still heard God in the widow's old clothes. Show me the skeptic before the sneer got fed, when wonder still knocked at the side of his head. Show me the girl before the screen learned to face. Show me the boy before lust called it grace. Show me the scholar before footnotes became a clean little cage where he hid all his blame.
Show me CBT with his mouth full of flame,
calling out wolves while he hides in his name.
Show me the prophet when the stage lights die,
and nobody's there for the holy reply. Yeah. What does the wolf call himself when he's alone? A boy with a scar and a mouth full of bone. A saint with a reason, a slave to the night. A victim of hunger, a soldier of right. But blood on the floor got a name of its own. And the lamb still cries when the wolf goes home. Truth don't care what costume you wore, when love was bleeding outside your door. Do not make them harmless, do not make them myth. Let him be human enough that judgment costs something. Let him be wounded enough that mercy is terrifying. Let him be guilty enough that grace is not cheap. Let him stand there, candle in hand, fangs in mouth, door still open, and ask him, what now? What does Cain call himself when the field gets quiet? Not killer, the brother who was never invited. What does Judas call himself when the silver won't sing? Not traitor, the only one who understood the king. What does Pilate call himself when the basin runs red? Not coward, a man who kept the peace instead. What does the crowd call itself when the cross goes high? Not murderers, people just passing by. What does the wolf call himself with the lamb in his teeth? Not evil,
just trying to eat.
What does the liar call himself at the door? Not devil, the friend you were looking for. What do I call myself when my anger feels clean, not proud?
Just saying what I mean.
What do I call myself when I bury a man, not cruel?
Just truth with a shovel in hand.
But truth ain't a shovel if it won't dig me too. And fire ain't holy if it only burns you. If the page reads back and I still don't bend, then I met the accuser and called him friend.
Give him a candle,
not only a grave.
Give him one moment
where he could be saved.
Give him a mother,
give him a name.
Give him the womb,
but don't spare him the blame.
Give him the mirror,
give him the door.
Give him the weight
of the blood on the floor.
Give him the silence
after the roar. Then ask what this freedom was killing him for. The wolf says I'm lonely,
Christ says I know.
The wolf says I'm hungry,
Christ says I was low.
The wolf says they hurt me,
Christ says they hurt me too.
The wolf says, then why judge? Christ says, because cause I love what you chew. The wolf says,
I'm filthy.
Christ says that's true. The wolf says,
I'm finished.
Christ says not you. The wolf says I can't change. Christ says then die. The wolf says that's cruel.
Christ says no, that's why.
The cross got wood for the beast and the boy, for the fang and the wound and the stolen joy, for the hand that struck and the hand that shook, for the name God wrote in the loser's book. So come from the forest, come from the throne, come with your excuses, chew down the bone, come with the blood that you swear ain't yours, come hear the bells from the house with doors. Not clean,
Not proud,
not proud,
not safe,
not done,
not done.
Come home, little wolf, before you eat everyone.
What does the wolf call himself when he's alone?
A boy with a scar and a mouth full of bone.
A saint with a reason, a slave to the night.
A victim of hunger, a soldier, a right.
Blood on the floor got a name of its own.
And the lamb still cries
When the wolf goes home.
Truth don't care what costume you wore, when love was bleeding outside your door. The candle burned low, the coffin stayed open. The wolf looked down at the lamb, at his hands at the door. And for the first time, he did not call himself hungry. He called himself home.